All right, let's get started with our ER verb conjugation. And guys, this is in the present tense, okay? We're not doing past tense right now, just the present tense of the ER verbs. And what do I mean by ER verbs? These are verbs that end with ER. Okay, in French, we have 3 different groups of verbs. We have the ER. That's about 80% of your verbs, or actually more. But most of the verbs you encounter in French are going to end with ER. Some will end with IR. And then in the third group, we have verbs that end with RE and are irregular verbs. So everything else goes here. Okay, you're probably in your French class going to learn them in this order because they go from the most to the least common. Now, the good thing about the ER verbs is that most of them are regular. You only have one true irregular, and that's aller. Okay, aller means to go. It is the only true irregular ER verb. There are a few that change spelling. There are a few that change accents. But for the most part, they're going to follow this pattern. So ER verbs look like this. Like écouter, to listen. Parler, to speak. Manger, to eat. Visiter, to visit. Chanter, to sing. Nager, to swim. They all end with the ER. So step 1 is we're going to take off the ER and get our verb stem. So what do I mean by take off the ER? You're going to take off the ER. So you'll have a stem like this. Écoute, mange, chante. Or parler, visiter, nager. Okay, that's your step 1. Step 2 is you're going to add the ending that goes with your subject. So if you remember, we've learned les pronoms, the pronouns. Je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. And if you don't remember these, I have a video where we can go over those later. I'll give you a link. Okay, so you have to pick the ending that goes with the subject. So here are the endings that you're going to add depending on the subject. If your subject would be je, add an E. If it's tu, es, il, elle, or on, I, nous, ons, vous, ez, il or elle, plural, it's going to be ent. Note on this side, I have all of my singular subject pronouns, and on this side, I have all of my plural ones. And you'll see this set up this way in textbooks a lot of times. You'll see why in a minute, but they do it for a reason. So let's put this into practice. If I want to conjugate the verb habiter, to live, step 1 was drop the ER. So I'm going to drop the ER, and you can see I've gone ahead and written this out for you guys with the subject pronouns and the verb stem. Okay, now I just have to add my ending. So if you remember, here are verb endings. Okay, I'm just going to plug them in. So, j'habite, tu habites, il, elle, on habite, nous habitons, vous habitez, ils, elles habitent. Okay, one more time. Habiter, j'habite, tu habites, il habite, elle habite, on habite, nous habitons. Okay, you should notice that all of these, habite, 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 even though they're spelled differently, they all sound the same. This is called the boot a lot of times, and this is why you'll see your verb chart set up like this, so you can draw the boot. I don't know, man. That's how I was taught, so it helped me. So just remember here, all pronounced the same. vous habitez and habiter, the infinitive, those are pronounced the same as well. Okay, and if you forgot the infinitive, that's the dictionary form of the verb or the unconjugated one. And in English, it has the 2 in there, just to the side. And then nous habitons. Don't pronounce the S, okay? All right, so if you put this into a sentence, you don't have to use the subject pronoun. You could use a name, like Chloé. Chloé habite à Paris. Tu habites à Dallas. Moi, j'habite à nulle part. Okay, so put this into practice. Tell me in the comments below, où est-ce que tu habites? Where do you live? See if you can conjugate. Habiter. Let me know if there's anything that I can help you clarify. I'll be more than happy to help. Practice, practice, practice. Il faut pratiquer et à la prochaine.